Okay, yeah. So in the last session, yeah, we have discussed about few data types and we have seen the methods, what are the different methods present in data types and how, what is the difference between these data types and all, right? Yeah. So we have gone through strings and lists and tuples and yeah, we have entered into dictionaries. And not only dictionaries, there is a one more data type which is called as sets. In the beginning of the session of the data types, I haven't explained you this, but yeah, after the dictionaries and all it's done, we'll go into the sets. And today we'll finish off the entire data types. Yeah, which are present in Python. Okay. Yeah. So the introduction to Python dictionaries. First, I'll open my Jupyter notebook as usual. Yeah. Okay. I'll open this notebook. And yeah, your next homework is, guys, like check how, what is the functionalities present in insert and or how it is working, and in the cell, and then kernel. No, yeah, kernel also you can look down. So insert, cell, and kernel. These three menu items which are present in Jupyter notebooks. Try to like apply one and apply all the functionalities one by one and understand how the functionalities are working in the Jupyter notebook. Yeah, that's your first homework for today. Yeah, still people are joining. Okay. Yeah, yeah. So we'll start with dictionaries. So yesterday we already seen the introduction part of dictionaries. Yeah, well, I'll just repeat it, and yeah, I'll repeat it very fast, and we'll move forward. Yeah. So coming to lists, lists are like lists are created by using the syntax square brackets, and tuples are created by using parentheses, and dictionaries are created by using the flower brackets. But key and value pairs are arranged inside a dictionary. Right? Key and value pairs are arranged inside a dictionary. Yeah. So in Python, a dictionary is an object that stores a collection of data. Yeah. Yesterday we have already seen it. Like we have applied numbers to the keys, and values we have given strings. For example, 0 is Rajesh, 1 is Naveen, and 2 is Manish. Kind of, we have declared our dictionary, and yeah, we have like created that kind of dictionary in our Jupyter notebook. Yeah. So yeah, we have seen the characteristics of dictionaries and lists as well. So what are the basic similarities between the lists and dictionaries? And not only that we have seen the differences as well. Like in the list, now items are accessed by their position in the list via indexing. Yeah. So indexing is used in the list to access the elements, and in the dictionaries, we access the elements via keys. Like we use keys to access our elements inside a dictionary. Yeah, here we have seen few examples. Yeah, so we'll go through these examples once. Like I've given the first example as D is equals to flower brackets cat, cute, dog, and furry. It creates a new dictionary. If you call D of cat, it gives you the output cute. Okay, and if print cat in D, so we'll make a dictionary, and we'll try to understand the in and not in statements. So previously we have done that in and not in statements for a list. Now we'll try to apply that for a dictionary. So let us consider a dictionary. So here already I have given one dictionary. We'll remove this. Okay. Yeah. We'll proceed with the dictionary. We'll take the name 1. Name 1 as Rajesh, and name 2 Naveen. Name 3 Manish. Okay. I'll print the dictionary. Yeah. So now we have the dictionary in picture. Yeah. So now in and not in. For example, if I type name 1 in A, check the output. The output is true. It's a Boolean expression again. That means name 1 is present. Yeah, name 1 is present in the A, right? So that's why it has written as a true value. If I keep name 4, it is throwing this false. That means name 4 is not available. So with this now you can check whether a key is present in a dictionary or not. Same thing goes with not in. So the opposite of it is the not in. Already we have seen it. You just give it a try. And D of fish, set an entry in a dictionary. Yeah. So in order to update a dictionary, yesterday we have seen it. Like if I want to add a name for equals to Sunday. Okay. So if I print A, so we are adding a new item to the dictionary. See, name for is added now. So this was the old dictionary, and this is the new dictionary with the updated item or appended item. Okay, so D of fish prints wet, and D of monkey. Monkey is not present in the dictionary. What happens if we call a key? If what happens if we call a key which is not present inside a dictionary? Let us see. So I'll consider as A of name 5. It throws us an error because name 5 is not available inside the dictionary. So it says that there is no key with the name 5 inside the dictionary. Yeah. Okay. And the last one, D dot get an element with the default. Yeah. You can see this is a method now. So it's a method. D dot get is a method where okay, D dot get, what it does is it gives the value of that particular key. For example, if I use D dot get, okay, D dot get name 1. See, so name, sorry, it's for a name. We'll use A. Sorry, very fine. A. See, A dot get name 1 as Rajesh. See, it's the same thing. How you are accessing the elements via the keys, na? It's the same thing. Use the get and use the key to get the value. But what happens if you don't have a key? Like you don't have name 5. So it doesn't give you any output here because get is a method where you can access the keys or you can write some default to it. Like instead of like throwing up these kind of errors and all, no, you simply mention it in clean, in the form of words. Like the key is not available. If the key is not available, name 5 is not available inside this dictionary, right? Then what happens is it gives this as an output. See, the key is not available. Okay, that means if you use get, it's always good, so you can have a default value. If the key is not present inside the dictionary, automatically it prints out that default value. This is called as the default value. Okay, if the key is, again I'm telling you, if the key is not available inside the dictionary, if you are using get method, you can you can have a default value. That means if there is no key in that, it prints out the default value. Remember that. Yeah, that's what get is. You just give it a try. N by A, you can anything you can give. Like that's a default statement. N by A is not applicable. You can give anything. It's up to you. You should understand what is going on. So you can give any text. Yeah. Loops. Yeah. Forget about the loops. We'll look into the loops later. Same thing. Loop is also loop. Yeah, dictionaries again. Remember that string comparisons are case sensitive. The expression phone book KT will not locate the key KT in the dictionary. Yeah. So yeah. So what I'm trying to explain it here is these are case sensitive things. Actually, that means you need to give the exact if you're writing down small letters for the keys, you need to mention the small letters only. Okay. For example, suppose name 5, in the name 5, we don't have name 5. We'll try to access name 4. Okay, yeah, name 4 is available. It gives you the value of name 4. What happens if I keep capital N? See, so Python doesn't detect the name 4 with the capital N there, because we have whatever you give it to the Python, it understands that only. If you are mentioning it in small letters, you mention while calling also, you mention that in the small letters only. If you're mentioning that in uppercase letters, like the capital letters, then while calling, use capital letters only. Okay, yeah, that's the thing here. And yeah, few more examples I have given here. You just give it a try, guys. Already you're having the PPT, right? Same, it's very easy only. Few more examples I have given here. You just give it a try. And yeah, so coming to different methods now present in dictionary. Let us check different methods. Let me. Okay, so I've given here a few methods here, that the methods, clear, get, items, keys, pop item, values, These are different methods available in dictionaries in Python. You just like I've given the descriptions also. We'll look into one by one, like what is the we'll look into the description and what the functionality of the method. Okay, the first one is clear. So clears the contents of a dictionary. So let us see. We'll create a new dictionary now. I'll take a and yeah, we'll include the subjects. Java, testing, .NET. Okay. So now we have created dictionary, a fresh new dictionary. If I print the value of a, we'll get the dictionary. Yeah. So now what we'll do is we'll use the clear method first, and we'll try to understand how the clear method is working and all. Okay. A dot clear. Okay. So I've applied a dot clear. I've run it, and if I print a, see, it's an empty dictionary now. Previously, it was full with these values. Now, after applying dot clear method, it has cleared up all the values present inside the dictionary, and it has returned an empty dictionary. Yeah. So we'll look into it. So newly created dictionary, comma a, and after applying a dot clear, print applied clear method, comma a. Yeah, let us see now. See, yeah, it's a newly created dictionary, and after applying the clear method, it is clearing all the data items present inside the dictionary, and it is returning a empty value to us. So that's how you can directly clear out dictionary with this method. You know how many keys might be there in the dictionary. You can directly clear them out by using this clear method. Good. So get, we have already seen it. The get and the default value and all. So gets the value associated with the specified key. Yeah. So if the key is present inside the dictionary, it gets that value. If the key is not found, the method does not raise an exception. Yeah, we already seen it. So if you're calling name5 without using the get method, it is throwing us error like the key error or something. But to use get, it doesn't throw you any error, any exception there, and instead it returns a default value. Whatever the default value you give there, like the key is not found, the key we are searching for is not available in the dictionary, kind of whatever might be the default value, whatever you name it, the default value, it will be displayed there if the key is not present inside the dictionary which you are searching for. Right, we have already seen it. And items returns all the keys in a dictionary and their associated values as a sequence of tuples. See, okay. So let us try it out. A dot values. Okay, we have cleared the dictionary, right? I'm going to comment it and comment this as well. And yeah, so first we'll create a new dictionary. And yeah, so a dot values. I forgot the parenthesis. Since you're calling the methods, whenever you're calling any methods, guys, you need to give the parenthesis there. So I'll tell you how the methods are created. These are all our built-in methods which we are using now, but we will also create our user-defined ones, like custom-made methods and all. Yeah, in the ongoing classes, then you'll understand why we are calling parentheses and all. Okay. Yeah, you can clearly see it's a tuple. And inside the tuple, we have all the values present inside. I mean, what are the dictionary values we have? Those will come up. Okay, if you want to convert them into a list, simply add a list keyword in front of the method which you are using. See, yeah. So now we got all the values, or the data science, Java, testing, and .NET. The values, all the values, Java, testing, and .NET. If you want all the keys, yeah, we have already seen it. Just type keys, and yeah, boom, you got all the keys present in that particular dictionary. So yeah, items returns all the keys in a dictionary and their associated values as a sequence of tuples. Okay, sorry, we have seen values, not items actually. We'll go with items now. I'll use items. Yeah. So you see this in the form of tuples, it is giving us like the 0 is the key and data science. It is one tuple. So 1 is the key and Java is the value to it. It is another tuple. So in the form of tuple, it arranges everything and it is giving you the output. That's what I mentioned here. Return all the keys in a dictionary and their associated values as a sequence of tuples. So it's a sequence of tuples. Okay. So all the keys and the values are arranged in the form of tuples, and then they are yeah, and then we have created them as a list, and we are then we are providing them as an output here, right? So items work like that. Keys, yeah, we have already seen it. Pop, yeah, pop returns the value associated with the specified key and removes the key value pair from the dictionary. If the key is not found, the method returns a default value. We'll look into this. Pop. Okay. Yeah, we'll create one more dictionary. I mean, we'll use this dictionary only here, and print old dict, comma a. And what happens if I use a dot pop? Sorry, a dot pop of the keys we need to mention, right? 0, comma. We'll give a default value, entry not found or something kind of something default value. If it doesn't recognize the key, it should throw us this entry not found. And print. Now we'll print the dictionary. Pop method applied. Pop method applied, comma a. Okay, let us see now. Yeah, can you see? So before applying the pop, the original dictionary was there in the picture. After applying the pop 0, the 0 is the key which is available in our dictionary, and it removes that entire key value pair, and it throws the remaining dictionary part. Whatever the part is present, remaining part, everything in the dictionary, it throws that. That means pop is it helps us to remove that particular item or the key. If it has that key and all, you can remove that entire key value pair by using pop method. Yeah. For example, if let us see, like if I give 4 is not available, right? So what happens if I don't give 4? See, uh, yeah, it has not removed anything and it has not pushed anything, right? So if the key is available only, it gives you that. Otherwise, if you print this a dot pop, automatically it gives you that entry not found. Yeah. So the default one again. So in the get, understand the difference between get and pop. Okay, get is used to get the value, and if it doesn't have the value in the dictionary, it throws the default whatever you give it, default string. And but pop, what happens is, on the other hand, pop, it removes the entire key value pair from the dictionary if the key is present inside the dictionary. If it is not present, then it throws up the default value there. Remember that. Okay, and pop item returns a randomly selected key value pair as a tuple from the dictionary and removes the key value pair from the dictionary. Yeah, so let us use this as well. A dot pop item and print a. See, so it has removed randomly something, like it chooses on its own actually. So randomly it picks something up and it deletes that key value pair and it shows you the respective output. That's it. So using pop is very meaningful, and using pop item, because whenever you have a requirement like you need to remove that specified key whenever it is coming up in the dictionary and all, then we will go with pop. Values, we've already seen it. Yeah, we're good with values, where you get all the values from the dictionary, and all the values are arranged in the form of a tuple. But yeah, so if you want them in the form of a list, then typecast it, like convert that entire tuple into a list and then use that list for your users. Like if you have any requirement, you can use it. If you want to change it to any other thing, you can change it. Or if you want to modify, you can modify it. It's up to you. But the method whatever I'm showing you now, these are helpful for certain operations only. After that, if you want to apply more operations on the available output, then you need to think like what kind of logic I need to apply and all, and is there any other method or not which suits my requirement and all, and then you need to apply those methods. Or sometimes we need to create our own user defined methods, and we, after getting the output, we we transfer that output into our user-defined method, and from that user-defined method, we get the we get the respective output, whatever you want. I'll show you, like after creating our user-defined methods, our own methods, you'll understand like how to create logics and send some data into that method, and how to manipulate those manipulate the data and all by the use of user-defined, whatever the logic you are mentioning there. Everything, I'll show you once we start functions, but not now. Yeah. The clear method. Here I have given an example for each and everything. Yeah, please try to understand that. Yeah, we have a phone book variable. Yeah, so there I have given a key value base here. The clear method deletes all the items in a dictionary, leaving the dictionary empty. You just give it a try, guys. Already have shown you the clear method. You can have a try. Okay, and going to the next slide. Yeah, the get method. Yeah, we already seen the get method as well. Yeah, so again I'm explaining it to you. The get method is used to get the value. If the value is not present, then it doesn't throw us any exception. So like you can give a default value to the get method. That means if the key is not available inside the dictionary, it prints out the default value. Remember that. Yeah, and the pop method, get method, I have given one more example here. You can have a look at it. The items method. The item method returns all of dictionary keys and their associated values. They are returned as a special type of sequence known as a dictionary view. I mean, the tuple, whatever we have seen it now. So it's called as a dictionary view, because inside a list we have the tuples, and neatly the key value pairs are arranged in the form of tuples accordingly. No? So that is called as dictionary view. Each element in the dictionary view is a tuple. Yeah, that's what we were discussing. Each tuple contains a key and its associated value. Yeah. The keys method, so it returns all the keys present inside the dictionary. We already seen it. And the pop, yeah, so there's a difference between the get and pop, which I already explained. And yeah, understand the basic difference between get and pop and use it properly. Okay, how to change or add elements inside a dictionary. We have already seen adding an item inside a dictionary. How to change the existing value inside a dictionary. Okay, let us take this dictionary. So instead of .NET, I will add, yeah, we are going to add SAS to it. Okay, so how to change the .NET? So take that key, they take the key is 3, and simply assign a value to that key. Automatically it gets updated, SAS, and you print a, see, print dict a. Okay, updated dict a. Okay. If I print it out, sorry, there's no quotation here. I've forgotten to keep a quotation. Yeah, I've used it. And now if I run it, see, the .NET has been updated by the word SAS, by simply like assigning SAS to the key, whatever the .NET is, the key, immediately it has updated that record, like the third value, right? Yeah, that's how you can update the items inside a dictionary. If you want to add items inside a dictionary, like take a new key and assign some value to it, automatically that gets added to the dictionary. Okay, that gets added to the dictionary. Good, yeah, we've already seen it. How to delete or remove items from a dictionary? Yeah, we can remove items from the dictionary by using pop method or pop item or clear method, right? We've already seen it, all the 3. And yeah, I've given here examples of pop and pop item. You just have a look and practice them. And there is one more, yeah, so del squares of 5. You give it a try. So in this way also you can remove the items or the value, like the key value pairs from a dictionary. You just give this a try, do that as a homework, you'll understand. Okay, check the output and try to understand what exactly it is doing and all. Okay, and yeah, so you give a try for these methods as well, like try to use all, any, length, compare, and sorted. like give it a try. Do this as a homework as well. Remember guys, the more homework you do, the better you will be with Python. Okay, so try to complete this also, like use try to complete this as a homework as well, and try to understand each and every method. Okay, this is your homework in dictionaries. So I've given like enough homeworks for the dictionaries. Try to complete it. Never ignore the homeworks, because homeworks are very important. Yeah, so this is like some kind of table. Okay, so course assignments, course information. Write a program that creates a dictionary containing course members and the room numbers of the rooms where the courses meet. The dictionary should have the following key value pairs. Yeah, try this out. Like understand the course number and the respective room to which course the room is assigned and all. Try to do this. The program should also create a dictionary containing course numbers and the names of the instructors that teach each course. Right. So try to do this as a homework. Like create two dictionaries, one for the instructors, one for the room members. And yeah, so room numbers, like attach that course number with the room number, attach the course with the instructor as well. So these are the keys, these are the values. So these are the keys, these are the values. So try to do this as a homework. Okay, good. So we are done with dictionaries, guys. So remember, so lists are created by using square brackets, tuples are created by using parentheses, and dictionaries are created by using flower brackets. Remember that every time, whenever you're creating some data type, these are the basic syntaxes you need to follow in Python. And strings are created by using quotations, single quotes or double quotes or triple quotes, whatever it is. You use anything, the string is created. But assign that string to a variable. Sorry.
So please repeat it again.
Okay, yeah. So lists are created by using square brackets. Tuples are created by using parentheses. Dictionaries are created by using flower brackets, and strings are created by using single quotations, double quotations, and triple quotations. Okay, yeah. In the string session, already have shown you this. Like you create a string by using single quotations, or double quotations, or triple quotations. You can use any kind of quotations like for creating a string. But remember, if you are using triple quotations, then uh, definitely you need to assign that to a variable. If you are not assigning the triple quotations to a variable, that becomes a comment in Python. Multi-line comments, right? So single line comments and multi-line comments, you've already seen it. Single line comments are defined by using hash, and multi-line comments are defined by using triple quotations. So remember that if you're not assigning the triple quotations to a variable, that becomes a multi-line comment, not a string. Good. Yeah, 1 minute, guys. I'll just drink some water and I'll come back. Okay, yeah. So we'll move on with the sets concept, and yeah, so we'll finish off the sets today only, and yeah, so we'll wrap up all the data types present in Python, and we'll close the data types concept today itself. Yeah. So Python sets. No, Python sets. A set contains a collection of unique values and works like a mathematical set. Yeah. So we have mathematical sets. If you remember, we have sets. Okay, I'll show you the diagrams. You'll understand. Yeah. So these are the sets, right? Remember, like you used to do the union, we used to do the intersection of the sets and all. So whatever the mathematical operations you have learned it in a theoretical way, but by using Python, you can do that in a practical way. Like the concept of sets and everything, you can perform it in a mathematical way by using Python. Okay, so we'll come there. I'll teach you that as well. Yeah. So a set contains a collection of unique values and works like a mathematical set. Yeah. A set is an object that stores a collection of data in the same way as mathematical sets. Here are some important things to know about sets. Yeah. So remember, we used to have sets in the math, and it collects the data. Like in the curly brackets and all, we used to write a equal to some values to it, and b equal to some values to it, right? All the elements in a set must be unique. No two elements can have the same value. So okay, we'll try to create a set. We'll try to create a set, and we'll see. Okay, I'll take a. In order to create a set, use curly brackets only, but we are not giving any key value pairs here. Remember, so this is how you create a set. See, it's a set now. It's a complete. It's a set. So what is this type of a? Let's see. See, the type is a set now. I mean, the type for a is set. So the data type is set now. That means if you're not providing any key value pairs inside flower brackets, that becomes a set. If you are providing key value pairs inside flower brackets, that becomes a dictionary. Okay. What happens if I give a repeated value like 1? See, it is removing all the duplicates present inside that set, and it is giving you only the unique values. That means the sets can be used to remove all the duplicates very easily. Like if any number is repeating, no, you use that set, you use those all values inside a set, and it removes the duplicates. Not only numbers, the strings also. So it removes the duplicates, and it gives you the output which has only unique values. Remember, so sets are used for such kind of purpose. Okay, all the elements in a set must be unique. No two elements can have the same value. See, we have already given two ones. It is removing of the ones, and it's giving you the output with which has only unique values. Sets are unordered, which means that the elements in the set are not stored in any particular order. Yeah, so these are not stored in any particular order. Like coming to strings, I mean coming to lists and all, you can have an order for it, like 0, 1, 2, 3 indexing and all. We have some order to it, but here it doesn't have any particular order actually. The elements that are stored in a set can be of different data types. Yeah, you can add up any data type. So like you can add up any data type inside lists as well. You can add up any data type inside tuples, dictionaries. Not only that, now you can add up any kind of data type inside the sets. That's up to you. Okay, a set contains an okay, the same definition. The set data type is, as the name implies, a Python implementation of the sets as they are known from mathematics. Yeah, the same line, like given you in a different way. So advantage of Python sets, because sets cannot have multiple occurrences of the same element. Yeah, it doesn't have any duplicates. It makes sets highly useful to efficiently remove duplicate values from the list. I told you, like if you want to remove duplicate values from the list, how we are going to do it? So we have a list now, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, and again 7, 8, 9. So this is the list now. So if you want to remove the duplicate values from the list, it becomes very difficult for us, because we need to write a different logic to it. Like it might increase the lines of code now. Like we'll take one element. So I'm telling you the pseudo code. Like I'll take one element, every time I'll take one element from the list, and I'll compare it with all the remaining items. And if there is any same item present inside that list, I'll remove it. So that means we are increasing the lines of code there. Like we are applying a for loop, and we are applying, I mean that's a logic. Yeah. So that becomes, we are increasing the lines of code. But once the sets are in picture, you can directly remove them. So how to do it? Okay, first I'll convert them into a set. I'll convert the entire list into a set. So how to convert that entire list into a set? By using typecasting technique, right? So by using typecasting, in the sense, I'll use set keyword, and simply I'll type set of a, and then okay, we'll use converted into set. Okay, not only this, we'll use print original list. Remember? Yeah. So now I'll execute this. See. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9 we have. I don't know why it has not removed. Okay, let me apply. No. should remove the duplicate items. I don't know why. Okay, sorry. I need to assign it actually. Yeah, so now it will be done. Yeah, so we are using set of here, but Python doesn't know, no? Like it has converted it in the backend, but it doesn't throw up as an output here because it converts just the A, but the A is not saved anywhere. So that's why it is throwing us this output. So now what happens is A equal to set of A. So the entire A is we have the original list, and now it is converting the values into set. So if it is converting into set, that means it removes all the duplicates. It removes all the duplicates from the set. Okay, converting it into set. Yeah, so after converting into set, again we can convert the entire set into a list. So how to convert it? I'll just simply type list of A. So that means we are using two typecasting processes here. Like first we are converting that into a set, and the set, what it does is it removes all the duplicates from the list, and then we are again converting that into a list. So within 2 steps we have like removed entire duplicates, right? In this way, we'll print the statement A converted into list. See, now it got converted into list. You can see the square brackets here. That means you have removed the duplicates very easily, right? Like instead of writing 4 to 5 or 6 lines of code and all, na? So we have removed the duplicates very easily. Okay, when the for loop starts, na, I'll show you how to remove the duplicates. Like after checking out the for loops and all. So once remember this program example here. Once we start the for loop, I'll show you with the for loop also how to remove the duplicates from the list or something kind of. Okay. Yeah. So that's why sets are very useful. Yeah, that's what I have mentioned here. Because sets cannot have multiple occurrences of the same element, it makes sets highly useful to efficiently remove duplicate values from a list or tuple also you can do, and to perform common math operations like unions and intersections. Yeah. So we haven't come across these unions and intersections. Yeah, we'll go with this unions and intersections. Yeah, but the main thing is it removes all the duplicate values. If it is a list, convert that into set and remove it. And if it is a tuple, also convert that into a set and remove it. You can do it. Okay, we'll go with union method now. Okay, yeah. So union method is something. Suppose consider we have two sets A and B. So here we have two sets A and B. If you combine this, so the duplicated values, whatever we have in A and B, it removes those duplicate values and it gives you the output. Like suppose we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The common values between these two is 4, 5, right? So it's a union. So once it combines a union, it removes the other 4, 5, and it gives you the sequence like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 directly. Okay, and this union functionality is done by using the pipe operator. Pipe. You understood, right? So what are the common values are there between A and B? It one part of the value is remained and the other part is removed. So that's the union, right? Whenever you combine something in the sets, it's a union. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The pipe operator, we have got it. So I mean, by using pipe operator, the union method is done. So let us see. Let us take the same example or the different example somehow, and we'll use the pipe operator there, and we'll check the output. Okay, I'll go here again. I'll take a set like 44, 55, 66, 77, and we'll take one more set 66, 77, 88, 99. Yeah, good. So if I print A, type operator B, yeah, check this out. So we have 66, 99, 44, 77, 55, 88. See, these are not ordered now. That's what sets are. Sets are not ordered properly, you know. So again, you convert that into some other data type and you can make an order of it. That's up to us. Yeah. So 66 and 77 are taken in picture, and the union is done based upon the 66 and 77 only, and the remaining, like in the second half, in the B part, 66 and 77 are there, they are ignored, and the remaining part is done. Like 88 and 99 are combined to the entire first one. That's how the union is done. Okay, here I have given one more example. You can go through it. Like if you give 3 sets and you are applying 3 these things, what happens? You just give it a try. Given here example, you can have a look. Good. And Python set intersection. Okay, so intersection, use the intersection method or the AND operator. We can use AND operator, AND operator we can use, like AND symbol. Okay, compute the union of two or more sets using the union method. Yeah, union we have done it. Intersection. So in the intersection, what happens is the intersection part, that means which are responsible, the values which are responsible for the intersection part of A and B will be given, I mean, as an output. Like previously, except 66 and 77, everything is shown to us. But here what happens is 66 and 77 are responsible for the intersection of two sets. So we'll get that 66 and 77 as an output. Okay. Yeah, let us see. Instead of A by B, I'll use A and B. See, 66 and 77. Same thing in the mathematical sets. The union, you'll get the union of two sets by having a common point between the two sets, right? If you have a common point between the two sets, it merges up. In the intersection, the one which is responsible for that common point and all, it gives that as an output in the intersection. That's how the mathematical sets run. So when you learn the sets in the mathematics and all, whatever you have learned in that math, this thing only happens. The same logic, whatever the mathematical sets you are seeing in the math, the same thing is happening in the Python sets as well. Okay, yeah, remember that Python set intersection and Python set difference. So we have seen intersection part, and now we can have a look at the difference part. Okay, so in the difference part, what happens is if you have a common intersection point, for example, like here 1 2 3 4 5 and 4 5 6 7 8, the common intersection point is 4 comma 5. Okay, so if you are doing A minus B, the A part in the A part, it removes that intersection part and it throws you the remaining A part here. So if you use A minus B, for example, I'll show you the, yeah, so this only, we'll use A minus B, it gives you the output of 44 and 55. Okay, it's like a difference now. So from the A and from the B, it checks whether there is any common point between the A and B or not. If there is any common point, if you're using A minus B, it throws you the A out, whatever the remaining part of A is there, it throws you that. Okay, that means, have a look at the diagram. See, so this one is thickened, like this one is left white, so the white part is ignored and the thickened part is coming up as an output. So the thickened part, what could be the thickened part here? Suppose A is 1 2 3 4 5 and 4 5 6 7 8. In the A part, 4 comma 5 is the white part, and in B part also 4 comma 5 is the white part, and 6 7 8 remains here in the B. And inside the A we have 1 2 3. So the thickened part is output, right? So the output is 1 comma 2 comma 3. Okay, what happens if you give B minus A? So it reverses, like the thickened part will be B now. So these A and this part will be left white. Let us check that. B minus A. See, 88 and 99. So it's a complete reverse diagram now. We should take this B, like we should like the solid part, whatever you're seeing in A, that is A minus B. If you use B minus A, B becomes a solid part now. The other A part and this intersection part will left empty. Okay, this is output. Okay, now if you see the diagrams, see union method. See, I have thickened these two now. In the union, what happens is the output is the entire A and B with the intersection point. It combines that intersection point and it gives you the output. That's what the diagram is describing us. And U is the union here. Okay, I guess the diagram I have not mentioned. Okay, fine. So here, what's happening in the intersection part is A and B are left empty. The intersection part is thickened, right? The intersection part you can see is the gray color here. So the gray color is the output, I'm telling you, right? So the intersection part is the output. So if you look at the diagrams and if you visualize it, it would be very easy for you to understand the sets. And coming to set difference, if you use A minus B, this gray part is output, right? So the remaining part is left empty. That means that ignores the remaining part, and the gray part is the output. Understand the diagrams, you'll understand the set difference as well. See, set symmetric difference here. Symmetric difference of A and B is set of elements in both A and B except those that are common in both. Okay, so in the union, what happens is it considers the intersection part also, and it gives you one value, not the duplicated values. But here what happens is in set symmetric difference, we use that set symmetric difference by using this cap operator. Forgotten the name of this operator? Yeah, remember that as a cap. Okay, what is set symmetric difference? See, the gray matter, the gray is A and B now. it excludes this intersection part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So exclude this intersection part. The output would be 1, 2, 3, and 6, 7, 8. That is the output here. That's a set symmetric difference. You try this out, like understand the set symmetric difference, and you'll understand how the output is coming up, and understand the diagrams as well. Visualize those diagrams, and it would be very easy for you to understand it. If not, you'll get confused a bit. That's it. Yeah, Python sets. Yeah, you try this as an example. You have a length and all. Yeah, you've already seen it. Yeah, Python sets loops. Ignore the loops and comprehensions. Yeah, that's it. So we are done with the data types. So everyone understood about sets, right? The differences between the union, intersection, everything, or confused?
Yes, got it.
Understood, sir.
Understood, right? Okay, I'll stop the recording and